morning, GCM family. My name is Jenna and I'm a playologist at Glazer Children's. Today I'm going to show you a really fun activity that focuses on colors and how they interact with each other, but it is also a sensory activity which is awesome and fun to get your hands in and get involved with the craft. It's very simple, almost no mess, and you get to work with paint. So the things that you'll need to do this activity are red paint, blue paint, and yellow paint. And you will also need 3 Ziploc bags, something to write on the bags with, and I have a plastic tablecloth. It's a high likelihood that there will be no mess, but in case there is or paint spills on accident, accidents happen, it's probably good to have something down on the floor underneath you while you do this craft. So I'm gonna set up and then we'll begin. So I have my area set up. I have my Ziploc bags and my paint out and my writing utensil. So now I'm gonna label the bags with the color that I'm gonna put in them. So in this bag, I'm going to put red, and I'm gonna put that color in this corner, and I'm gonna put yellow, and I'm gonna put that color in this corner. In this bag, I'm gonna put red in this corner, and I'm gonna put blue in this corner. In this bag, I'm gonna put blue in this corner, and I'm gonna put yellow in this corner. The next step is we're going to pour the paint from these bottles into these specific corners. I'm gonna open the Ziploc bag. I'm gonna take the color that's in the bottom corner first. I'm gonna stick it in, and I'm gonna pour some paint in there. I'm gonna pour a good amount of paint in there. It's actually gonna feel like quite a lot, but I really want the colors to spread out, and you can put as much paint in there as you see fit. And I'm gonna close the Ziploc because I don't want any of the paint to come out of the bag when we start the sensory activity. So that's one bag done. Now we're gonna move on to this one. So now that we've sealed those up, we are going to mix. Just check to make sure they're all closed. So the question we're asking is, what happens when we mix these colors? So what happens when we mix red and yellow? What happens if we mix red and blue? What does paint do when it's mixed together? Does it just become red and yellow paint in a mess, or do they become something else? Do they become another color? What's happening in this bag? Explain to me what's going on. Tell me in your own words what you're seeing and experiencing. What does it feel like when you touch the paint in the bag? Is it squishy? Is it cold? Is it warm? When you put your hand on the paint, does it change temperature? Does it get warmer? It's good to talk about temperature. It's good to talk about the color theory, what kind of colors you can create. Now, all we're gonna do is we're gonna start mixing. So just to do that, we're just gonna take our paints and we're gonna spread them, and we're gonna just explore. Look at that. This is cool. You can move the bag however you want. And it's all about just getting your hands in there. You can squish up the bag. You can rub it. There's no wrong way to do this, and there's no right way to do this. It's all up to how you want to explore the materials. So now you can talk about, I see yellow and I see red, but I see another color here too that wasn't here before. What color is that? How did we make this color? What happened? Those are good questions to ask at this point when you start to see another color show up. That looks pretty cool to me. Some cool art right there. So now you can start to see another color forming. That is the beginning of the color purple. And I love the sensory feeling of doing this too. It's so much fun to just squish the paint inside the bag and not worrying about getting messy, but still interacting with that squishy, sort of wet feeling that's just really nice to get your hands in and explore. But there's also the feeling of crunching up the plastic that's really nice too. Able to really see what is happening. You can see that the yellow and the blue are mixing together here to create a new color. So it really helps to explain sort of that concept of mixing colors to make new colors. We have now these three really beautiful gradients that we made, which a gradient is just the transition of one color to another color. Have a wonderful day. I hope you explore lots of fun things inside today because there is so much to do. Bye guys.